Hi, my name is Stephen Schick. I'm the music director of the Jolla Symphony and Chorus. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our upcoming season. We call it De Rerum Natura, on the nature of things. And it's inspired by and based upon the epic poem by Lucretius from the 1st century BC. You may wonder, what does a 2,100-year-old poem have to do with contemporary orchestral music of the 19th, 20th, and 21st centuries? Well, as it turns out, Lucretius and his contemporaries were among the first to postulate the philosophical and intellectual ideas upon which our current culture is really based. So when we think about the culture that we have today, we can find a kind of magnetic resonance in the thoughts of Lucretius and philosophers and poets of his time. Our first concert talks about the nature of sensation, the nature of utterance, in fact. The first half will be a wonderful new piece by Nathan Davis, a piece for chorus and percussion quartet. I'll let my colleague David Chase tell you about that. But after intermission, we'll come back for Gustav Mahler's great Symphony No. 5. Many of you know the Mahler Fifth Symphony, and you know what to expect. It's one of the grand musical statements of all time. It is in essence the story of a life well lived. It starts at the end of the life with a funeral, a stately and ritual funeral march, and it progresses backward to see the turbulence of the life, to see the dances, to see the memories, to see the melancholy. It features some of the most exciting and memorable melodic music ever written, and it also has, as its fourth music, one of the most poignant movements in all of the symphonic repertoire, the adagietto for strings and harp. Here we see Mahler at his most intimate, at his most sublime, at his most, shall we say, melancholy. Of course, after the fourth movement comes the fantastic, the amazing, the extraordinary fifth movement with all of the power and climactic musical events that one comes to expect from Mahler. I hope you'll join us for this concert. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm David Chase. I'm the choral director of the Jolla Symphony and Chorus. And I'm here to talk about a new piece that begins our 60th anniversary season. This is an amazing concert in which Steve Schick will be conducting Mahler, but we wanted to start the season with something brand new, and I've been really looking forward to having a choral commission. We chose Nathan Davis, who is an amazing up-and-coming composer from New York, somebody that we all actually know from different experiences, and everybody decided that he was the guy to do it. He and I got a chance to talk about what kind of piece we really wanted to have. And this is very important to me personally because there are lots of pieces written for choruses that are very attractive. There are lots of pieces that are written for professional choruses that are incredibly demanding. There are not very many pieces written for a large community chorus that are really modern. And so that was the goal. And Nathan bought into it entirely, and what he's produced is something very special. So Nathan has worked with a wonderful poet by the name of Laura Mullen, who has written a libretto. It's quite extensive. And it actually takes us from before birth to after death and follows the whole notion of what utterance is to humankind. An aspect of Nathan's composition for some time now has been not only percussion, because he's an extraordinarily fine percussionist himself, but also electronics and some very interesting uses of other technology, including cell phones, in which the audience can be involved with the piece directly. So we have 4 percussionists accompanying us, no other orchestra, and they're playing mostly very soft sounds. They're also amplified, so they're soft sounds amplified, not exactly what you'd expect from percussion, but a wonderful sound with voices. The combination of the voices, sometimes speaking or shouting or growling, sometimes actually talking with their mouths shut so that we can't understand them. The combination of all of that and the percussion creates sounds that I think you may have never heard before. And it's been a great joy for us to work on this piece together.